Okay, this is Mikio level unit 37 MH 2020. This is the match sound alike. This is my my mastering chain. Okay, the first one thing on the chain is my Pro Q, this Pro Q here, and this is it's pretty much the just a mid-size work, and there's a little bit of belly in it and a lot of bottom end. I have a dynamic filter here in the middle, which really adds a lot of life to it. I'll just turn off the other units there for a minute and be able. Okay. So if hopefully the sound on the video will be good enough to hear the difference here. So a big change in the stereo picture there. The next thing we come to is the Pro Q3 again, which is the second one. On this occasion I have sidechained the New Order track, it's the reference track, into an instance of Pro Q, and I mapped its EQ curve, and this is the difference between that EQ curve and mine at 70%. This one here kind of surprised me that I left it in at 100% because it's at 200. I never usually do that, but it does actually improve the mix greatly. So we now have two Pro Q3s working on the signal, and this is the difference the second one makes. A lot of those whispery sounds up at the very, very top. So that's the EQing taken care of, and there's a bit of dynamics in there with one of the EQs. So then we come to the Shadow Hills mastering compressor. This is a lovely little thing, and again I have taken the kit from Monday's track and sidechain that in and use the key in. So this is going to be sort of a 4 to the floor reaction that these compressors have, and that's going to act on the whole thing, and that gives us all the lovely bounce. And I don't think that's particularly well gain matched there, but that's the Shadow Hills compressor. And then what I'm going to do after that is I have this utility here at -1.1 because that obviously I said I could gain match this to just audition what the actual difference is rather than hearing it louder. So this then goes into the limiter, and that's pretty much all I'm going to do. So just using my eye to see the attenuation there, and my ears to hear that I'm not just totally crushing it. And this is where I can't, but I could put another utility here and give me the difference here, but I don't think the difference would be very much. the release of 3.32 milliseconds is too short, really, to be in any way musical. So what I'm doing now is I'm just maximizing that to the maximum it can be. I have it limited to minus 1.13 to make sure that we can make MP3s and resample and so on without getting too much noise or losing any detail. Yeah, 1.13 is exactly where we've come to our limit here. So that's the mastering chain, and I'm pretty much finished mastering that now in front of the camera. I just have to look at this guy here. He's got saying that I have LUFS of minus 14.1, average of the, I suppose, the session that we've just watched, but I will be getting that in between 14 and 15, and minus 14, minus 15 that's quite a wide dynamic range there. So yeah, we're in the ballpark of it being nearly pretty much finished. I just have to tweak it into to make sure that this didn't start from the start. It came in from the middle somewhere. So yeah, and that's my next job. But yeah, that is my mastering chain. Incidentally, I have 3 chains here. One is my mastering chain, one is a normalized chain. The normalized chain is my mix maximumed up to 0 decibels, and this is my no chain at all. That's my mix. That's my mix without any effects on it. It's quite a low level. I like to mix quite low, and then I like to turn it up. So that's my mastering chain. Thanks.